So today we are going to be having a nice road drive um, right within Victoria Island, Lagos, down to the Ajah region. So if you are tuning in for the first time, congratulations! You're actually in one of the best YouTube channel where you get to see things the way they are. So we just passed Radisson Blue Hotel, one of the famous hotel right here in Victoria Island, Lagos. And then right in this Victoria Island, we're driving through um, Uzumba Mbadiwe Expressway. And then after the expressway, we'll be linking to the Lekki-Epe Expressway. You will see where the Lekki-Epe Expressway began. So all this place takes you down to inside Victoria Island, and we have so many lovely things within this axis. First, we have one of the best deals that are coming up, and then we've gone very far in the project, which is the autobiography Victoria Island. So if you have been high in Victoria Island, I can bet you now is the best time to start thinking of how you can own a home in Victoria Island with rooftop, and then with so much of, swimming pool, amenities, and all of that. So here takes you to Churchgate, so many other locations around this axis. And then here is still Mbadiwe, Ozuba Mbadiwe Expressway. See what you they see for Lagos. It's package. Okay, so here is Civic Center, one of the famous location around here. Can you see? And this is law school. And then we have the Civic Tower. That's the Civic Tower. See, it's very attractive, right? And for those who don't know 1004, we're just at 1004. Can you tell me the truth? Is this building up to 1004? I don't know. It's possible, or it's just the name. Anyway, if you have an idea, can you let me know? I'd like to know in the comment section box. Well, welcome to another nice tour for our Lagos tour. We've been touring a lot of locations this season, showing you how these places are, what project is ongoing, what's happening, and I'm glad that so many people that come aside with our YouTube, they are happy to be getting enough updates, on our page. So we've had a night drive of Victoria Island, and then I think it's coming up soon on our page, and I want to encourage you to ensure that you partake in watching our tour videos. So right in Victoria Island, we have lovely deals. We have office space. So if you have been looking out for a comfortable office space, I think you should reach out to us, because we're about closing up on one office space, and it's very big, cozy, and nice. So if you're interested, do let me know so that we can close up on that. And then another thing that might interest you about this road drive is we're going to be discussing a lot of places I'll be seeing. So if you're the type that you like a cup of coffee, you like water, you like tea, you like green tea, I think now is when you can get it, and then let's get it on. Okay, so while we're driving, I'll be explaining a lot of places to you. So this is one of the hotels that the mobile staffs they use. This is one of the hotels the mobile staff uses. They call it Black Diamond, and the mobile is just on this side of the road. Can you see the building? And then you see that pedestrian, that's where most of their staff they pass, and they move into the hotel, they move into the hotel, they go to work, they move into the hotel, they go to work. Now you see, after Victoria Island, the next commercial space runs in Lekki. You see this point you're seeing? The next commercial space runs in Lekki. And one of the property I can recommend to you is Mabella commercial space. You see those bridges, see how the bridge is constructed just for them. That is how Mabella is. You have your house in it, you have your office in it, you have nothing to do with traffic, you have no issue with, oh, is it safe out there? Come on. Everybody needs something that they can get and then get it on a flip of your finger. So on our left hand side, can you see? On our left hand side, this way, we have Oriental Hotel, one of the popular big hotel around this axis. And on our right hand side, we have the famous ShopRite, okay? And this location takes us to Oniru. It also takes us to the Victoria Island that you know of. So all these locations I'm mentioning, I know they are not strange. I'm aware they are not strange to you. But some of you haven't seen these locations in years. And seeing it now, I know you're happy to see. So that's part of a rental hotel. Can you see? Aha. So for those who have been asking me of the toll gate, Lekki toll gate, here is the toll gate. So this is the toll gate in Lekki, and we are about to enter Lekki-Epe Expressway. So I hope you enjoy this tour with me, because it's gonna be one of the most interesting tour you would ever get. Yeah. So let's get it on. And then we have other office space. Can you see around here?
Continue on Lekki-Epe Expressway for 800 meters.
Can you see? Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. And then we have ShopRite. Can you see the logo? Can you see the logo? We have Total in that axis. And then we are driving through the Lekki-Epe Expressway. So the Lekki-Epe Expressway is about...
In 400 meters, keep right to stay on Lekki-Epe Expressway, Ozumba and Bodiway Avenue.
Oh, so the Lekki-Epe Expressway is about 49-kilometer drive from Lekki to Epe. So we are going to target this journey, and then I'm sure you will be happy to watch this video to the end. I don't want you to fast forward. I want you to take your time and watch it. So basically, on the left hand side we have the Lekki. Can you see? That's Lekki. Can you see? That's the Lekki entrance. And then while we drive down, I'll be explaining all of this location. So the Lekki Phase 1 gate is where we just passed, and then that particular road is called Admiralty Way. Okay. And on the right hand side we have the Oniru area. So for those who are in Oniru, I mean, now is the best time to start thinking of what you want around there. So we are just on the Lekki-Epe Expressway, and then once we get to some of the bus stops, I'm going to mention them. So
GPS signal lost.
You see the bus stops, and then I'm sure you will like what you see. So all of these locations you are seeing are very busy locations within the Lekki axis. Can you see? When you want to get a land in Lagos, always ask which of the land. I know you might be wondering, oh, what's I'm saying? Yeah. You need to find out if that land is for the purpose of why you are getting it. Maybe if it's for residential, if it's for commercial. Some lands are actually set out for drainages. Some lands are set out for setbacks. If you go and buy that kind of land and say you want to build on it, by force, you must bid on it. You know plenty people in the government office. You know the governor of Lagos. You know this, you know that. Just know that you are at the verge of putting your money inside a well. You need to learn some great strategies of how to overcome losing money in Nigeria, which is why in our 30 days real estate challenge, we talked about land zoning, and I've been talking about it lately so that most of our clients that are getting properties around Lagos or somewhere in Nigeria can be aware, and then can also avoid losing money. So while we're driving down, we are fast approaching Ikate, and then after Ikate we have Maruwa. The good thing is all of these locations are beautiful. Some sites are okay when it comes to flood. Some sites are not friendly with water. So if you go and see a fine house very cheap and you're not making your inquiries, so here is mega chicken. Can you see? So if you're a food lover, you can see that there is food for you. And then we have some bus stops around here that you might want to hear of. We have first gate. We are also going to approach there so that you will see. And we have houses around here. Okay, we have apartments for sale in Ikate. So if you're interested, you can let me know so that I can send you more details and we close up on it. We have already built homes and we have the ones on installments. Now, the already built homes, one thing you need to be aware of is you can get already built homes and then get it outrightly and then get your keys. But if you want the installment, it's obviously an off-plan project. Nobody build their houses and tell you to come and pay 10 million to move in. No, it doesn't work that way. So it might work in other part of the country where you come from, but in Nigeria, what works is what I'm sharing with you. You see a property outright, you get it, you move in. You see a property that is still on foundation level or you're about to start, we call it off plan. And then we also have mortgage. Mortgage for those internationally is kind of rigorous. Like you have to put in a lot of document down, and then you need to put in some surety. I mean, from somebody who is already working here in Nigeria with big pension and all that. So there is always a whole lot to put in. And most times, a lot of people do not really want their family members or their friends to know that they're actually buying property. So they want to lay low. So I would advise you to get advice, okay, to get that best advice before you go and put in your funds into a real estate investment scheme so you don't lose funds. Losing funds is painful. Like I watched a video a few days ago and I was very emotional with the video. Like I cried. Why did I cry? The video showed how people lost funds because the houses were built on drainages. Imagine you suffering to build a here. That's the entrance to Ikate. Can you see? So imagine you putting in money into a house. Maybe it took you about 8 years, 10 years, or 5 years to even save up that money. And after saving up that money, you tried your best. You called the lawyer, you called the realtor. You called the lawyer, you called the realtor. At the end of the day, it didn't work that as you wanted. Then you got something not friendly. That's Blanco, another major supermarket that have expanded over the years in a short period of time. That's Blanco. So I'm actually mentioning this because I want every individual who is thinking of owning a land, a house, to get the right property. So this elevation church, and for those who don't know, that's it. So I'm really concerned with our clients in diaspora who hardly even have time to come and see these things. Because when I saw how those houses were built, I knew money was spent. Who bought them? Oh my God. Like a client called me a few days ago and said, I saw a house in one location very close to the one you gave me. It's way, way cheap. And then when the client, we just passed first gate. Sorry, that's first gate bus stop. You can see the bridge. After first gate, we get to Jakonde. On the left side of Jakonde, we have Osapa, London. On the right side, we have Jakonde. Not just Jakonde alone, because that road also links you to the coastal road. So if you know about the coastal road, you know this road links you to that coastal road. Coastal road is one of the major projects for the government this season. Coastal road is major, which is why I think anything you want to get around coastal road, you have to be patient, because the government just remapped the road. The government just remapped the road. It's not going to be funny knowing that you went to buy another setback instead of buying the real land. Nigerians, please wake up. So the good thing is, you have to know that this Lekki-Epe Expressway is one of the longest, busiest expressway. This is not closing hour. It's about 1 p.m. just for you to feel and see how far this location is. And then for some of our clients who have gotten one or two around here, I'm sure you're familiar with this location. And if you are not, please ensure you watch this video to the end so that you can get one or two info. Okay, and here is the Ologolo area. There's one ice cream I took in this place here, very nice ice cream. And on the left hand side is Agungi. Because a lot of clients who compare Ologolo, which is on the right hand, to Agungi on the left hand, always get it differently. You can't compare a house. If you see a 4-bedroom duplex in Ologolo, maybe it's going for 150, 180 or 200, and then you see in Agungi for 80 million. Won't you rush the Agungi one? Okay, for the purpose of this tour, we have a lot to talk about and we can't really discuss it in one video. And then I'm sure if you're a subscriber to our YouTube channel, you must have heard me talk about all this location, even Agungi. And then if you look out, you will see on the right hand side we have Igwefon. Okay, Igwefon is here, also a bit popular. Now if you ask me that, what about you want a location that is free from flood, not too stressful, I mean you get that cozy area that you've always wanted, then I'll recommend you to go to Chevron Access. We're about to get to Chevron Access. So when you get to Chevron, you're free to ask questions. This is the local government in this axis. Okay, Etiosa local government. Etiosa local government actually stops at Sangotedo. From Abidjan, the local government that covers that axis is Lekki. So we're first approaching Chevron. Chevron is super beautiful. Chevron is nice. One thing I like about Chevron is that if you want that a location where you can just bump into the cinema, yeah, here we come. You should be at the Chevron area. And then This is the location that takes you to Chevron access, and this is the Chevron office you're seeing itself like this. So as we drive down, I'll show you on the right hand side where you can go also relax and enjoy nature. Okay, so thing is, on the right hand side, as I'm pointing, just be watching the right hand side. Please do not miss out on LCC, that right hand side. Don't miss out on LCC. LCC is where you can go and enjoy. They call it Lekki Conservative Center, where you go and enjoy yourself. You see monkeys, you see different animals, you see, you enjoy nature, you see a lot of trees. I mean, so many people that have visited here, even I visited here I think twice, and you see where you can even play game, enjoy nature. At this peak, can you see the signboard? So this is the entrance into LCC. There's so much to enjoy on the island. We have the beach area, we have the Lekki beach, we've passed there. We have, when we get to Adesanya, you would really enjoy the purpose of this video, okay? Because you are going to I will show you the location where we have the beach area, and then from that location there's a drive you can make into Orchid. Okay, there's a drive from that LCC you can make into Orchid. Orchid is very popular. It's big, and then for some of our clients who have properties here, I'm sure they like the location. So Orchid is calm. Time, what's the time? To pick Ivan 151. Maybe we'll do take away. So as we drive down, I'll show you the estates they passed through, okay, that the demolition took place a few days ago. It is not the estates that they demolish, because I know viewers, people will change this talk. There is another estate, another place inside the estate that was demolished. So when you have big estate, there are other estate inside. Okay, so I'll show you the location, but before then, you can see we have the Lekki County homes. We have the Lekki County homes. So I just wanted to show you the estate. And then we're already in Ikate. Okay, Ikate is very nice. We have the right, we have the left hand side. The left hand side is like this, the right hand side is like this. So we have the Lekki County homes here. This road takes you straight to Mega Mall. Can you see? And then we have, and that place also takes us to the coastal road. Okay, and then we have the film house. Can you see the film house? This is the film house where you can go watch movie. And then we have a Mega Chicken. Can you see Mega Chicken? Can you see this kind of nice big plaza? It's Mega Chicken here. So, and then I want to branch up so we can continue this gist after some time. See you later. Okay, so welcome back. We move. As I speak with you, we are driving towards Sangotedo area, and I know you have a lot of questions. We've passed the location for the where it was demolished. Well, if you want to watch that video, it's on our YouTube. You can send us a WhatsApp message, check the WhatsApp number on the screen, and type in demolished. Okay, we will send you the video so you can go watch it. You'll see the estate. So while we're driving there, the government is constructing a bridge from here to the Lekki area. So this is what the bridge looks like, just for you to see. Can you see? So they are working tirelessly to work on the bridge. And then all these locations are called VGC. And we have VGC itself. So for those that have lived around here, okay, VGC is just here. Can you see? Past. So that's VGC. And then we also have Ikate shopping mall. That's the shopping mall you're looking at there. Okay, on our left hand side. And while we drive down, we are fast approaching Ajah. Ajah is one of the most popular area in this location. And then if you need a big event center for your wedding, your occasion, your village people meeting, your diaspora people meeting, you will see this one on my Lavender. Yes, on my right, Lavender. It's very nice and cozy. So before we get to Ajah, we have another location we call Ajah. So people call it Mobile. So this is Ajah. And they don't pay your car get spoiled here. Because one day my car got spoiled. If you see when those our boys come out, I said to that day you need to see me. I first remove my wig so that they will know that Mama want be by Mama okay. Hey, Mama jargon. So at the end of the day, they even had to help me, because I speak Yoruba and I'm good at it. And then if you check some of these boys, they tell you they're area boys. They are very nice, so honestly. Because there was a time I remember my neighbor had an accident, and then they rushed my neighbor to the hospital. Do you know they also brought my neighbor's phone? I mean, it was very shocking to know. They brought my neighbor's phone with her. That is very impressive. So for Ajah, basically, this is up of the bridge. The under of the bridge, on the left hand side, takes you to Ado Road, Badore, Langbasa. Well, if you don't know now, you know. And then on the right hand side, as you can see, beautiful houses. We have one of the most expensive estates around here, which is Royal Garden Estate. I hope you are aware. Yeah, so this is Royal Garden Estate. It's very big, nice. Land here is worth almost 300 million, 250 million in this location. Oh, I mean, and if I tell you some things, you might not believe. But the good thing is, I'll show you another location where you will get land as low as 90 million naira for a 500 square meter. A 300 square meter, you can get it for 55 million naira. And you can start building immediately because we have people building in the estate in Abraham Adesanya. So we just passed Ajah. This is also Royal Garden entrance. We just passed Ajah, but take a look at the road they drive from Ajah now to Abraham Adesanya. It's actually the next bus stop to Ajah, and then you get this kind of offer in an estate where people are living already. Hey, that is nice. Very huge difference. You see land here 250 million. You see another land 90 million. Which one will you go for? Of course, you would need to go for the one that will make you save money with good documents. The property has a certificate of occupancy, so you have nothing to worry. And then, as you can see here, we have another new superstore, like a supermarket. There's an eatery there. And if you want to travel by road, you can see GIGM. God is good. So many of them around here. This is where they are. Agofre, Kasi, Peace Mass, GUO. There's another estate around here, Graceland. So I'm just showing you a lot of things you need to know about this axis. And there is Kilimanjaro, where you can get food. So we see another Malabar machine. So this turning, okay, is a Brahma Desire. This particular bus stop is a Brahma Desire. There's a traffic light. There used to be fish around here, but since they removed the fish, it has reduced traffic. Who says government is not working? The government is not working. How did Lekki-Epe Expressway become like this? Just in a few years. I remember 5 years ago, 4 years ago, this place was not in this kind of, like there was always traffic here. But today is a straight drive. Now, that location that I showed you, this particular turning on our right, takes you to where we have the land. One plot, 90 million. So, as we drive down, I'm happy to show you some other locations that okay, so it's another road drive for you to see all these axes. So same location I was talking about, we have solar homes that you can get. We have the ones you can get and move in immediately. We have the ones you can get on installment. So these things are as beautiful as it is. I just want to encourage every investor out there to always see things the way they are. Okay, so there are so many estates around this axis, so many estates, and then the road construction, as you can see, is still ongoing. And then if you're the type that you like good food, you like good food, like you're a lover of good food, I mean, you should try and check this particular hotel. They have good meal. We're going to see the name right now. So this is I'll show you when we get there. This is another church, very popular church. Yeah, Empressa, that's the name. And then this is Lagos Business School. This is Lagos Business School. And this is another supermarket around here. Grocery stores. Can you see? And then while we drive down, I want you to pay attention to every location. We're already in Ologolo. Okay, so right here is Sangotedo. After Ologolo, you get to Sangotedo. And then this is Sky Mall, one of the popular malls around here, where you can also watch movies. And then here is another Blanco. Remember we saw Blanco while we were driving down? So this is another Blanco. Like they just renovated and painted. This is Kilimanjaro again. Like Kilimanjaro is taking over Lekki-Epe Expressway. Okay, so I hope you are seeing every other information you might need around this axis. This is another estate here, Ocean Palm. And then we have plazas. This plaza, do you know one of these shops was rented for 2.5 million naira? So that would tell you that people here are not laughing. Lekki-Epe Expressway is huge. Whatever you have here, worth millions of naira now. And I can tell you, By the time that airport project kicks up, it's going to worth billions of naira. In Sangotedo, we have very great offers that is very attractive. Okay, we have house for 95 million naira. You can make a down payment and spread payments. See, we have nice estates around here, and then we have land in Sangotedo. We have land in Sangotedo worth almost we have land worth, I think, 110 million naira. It's 1,400 square meters in an estate, not overdeveloped, but you will like it. It's cozy, facing a tarred road, and it's very, very important for you to know. So here is the Sangotedo market. So if you hear of Sangotedo market, this is it. And then all of this location have the back area that links to the coastal road. Okay, and they were not getting to the ShopRite. I don't know whether you can see the signboard from here. Can you see the signboard from ShopRite? So I hope you really enjoyed this video. And after ShopRite, after the Sangotedo area, we have Abijo. Abijo is, I think, you might like. Okay, and we have land there going for about 40 million. And then you can make a down payment and spread, and then you can start building. This land has a governor's consent already, so if you're interested, do let me know. So you can get more details on time. We also have houses in that same estate. You can get a 2-bedroom apartment for 70 million. You can get a 3-bedroom apartment for 80 million, and you can get a 3-bedroom penthouse for 95 million naira. That's huge, right? Yeah, it's huge. So if you're interested, with a down payment of 10 million, you can get it started and own one unit, or you can decide to even get more units now, and then at a long run you sell, and then you make your money, make profit, good profit. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you do, remember to do a thumbs up by liking, remember to share, remember to comment, remember we have a lot of video via playlist. Take time out to watch, and do not forget, I don't know if you finish your tea. If you haven't finished that tea or that drink you're taking, ensure you visit our playlist. You will see a lot of videos that we have, and then you can get it. Now we are giving a mini journal to every of our individuals who are going to send us a WhatsApp message and say due diligence. Why I call it due diligence is because I want you to know what to check before you buy land or before you buy a house. So if you are that lucky person that is going to get that particular journal, please send us a message immediately. Let's forward it to you so that you would know what to get, when to get, and how to get it before you say, I didn't know and I did not hear. So anyways, thank you people, and then see you in our next video. Have a great day. Bye.